Okay, chalo, let's start. Am I audible? And is the screen visible? Am I audible and is the screen visible? If yes, let's start with exercise 6C. Okay, so exercise 6C of sequence and series is mixed. Okay, APGP, both questions are there. So we'll have to identify which concept is getting covered there. So let's start with first question. Three numbers are in AP and their sum is 21. If 1, 5 and 15 are added to them respectively, they form a GP. The numbers are. We can go by options, right? Three numbers are in AP, they are saying. So, this option is gone. This option is gone. Only option 1 is remaining 5, 7, 9. If we add 1, 5 and 15, 5, 7, 9, they are in AP, that is correct. If we add 1, 5, 15, it becomes 6, 12 and 24, which is in GP, right? Because it is getting doubled into 2 into 2. That means A is the correct answer. Yes, good evening, Vaibhavi. Just let me know whether I am audible properly. मेरा आवाज ठीक से आ रहा है क्या? क्योंकि एको हो रहा है थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे. Am I audible properly? If yes, let's go to question 2. The sum of 1 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 3 cube plus dot 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 up to they are saying 1 by 3 raised to n minus 1 is, but the answers that they have given, those answers are based on sum up to infinity. Okay, yes, fine, good. So the answers are based on sum up to infinity, because if you see, this is actually Tn, so we want sum of n terms, but they have given, there is no n in their answer. That means they have calculated answer for s infinity. So let's calculate s infinity. What is first term? 1, common ratio 1 by 3. So s infinity will be what? A upon 1 minus r, which will be 1 upon 2 by 3, which is 3 by 2. So option B is the correct answer. Let me know your answers also on chat. Second B. Have you got it? Third is again up to infinity. Okay, just again let me open the door so that there will be less echo. Okay, I guess echo must have reduced now. Let me know if everyone has got B. B is correct. Fine. Third, sum of infinite series. Okay. Sum of infinite series 1, 2 by 3, 4 by 9 dot 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 is, again that is sum up to infinity. 1, 1, 2 by 3, 4 by 9 dot dot dot. Here first term is 1, common ratio is 2 by 3 upon 1, which is 2 by 3. That means s infinity will be what? A upon 1 minus r, which is 1 upon 1 by 3, means 3 by 1. So 3 is the correct answer, which is option B. Got it? Third B, correct, good Akanksha, that is correct. Fourth, sum of first two terms of a GP is 5 by 3 and sum to infinity of the series is 3. What is the common ratio? Sum of first two terms, that means first term is A, second term is AR. Good evening, Sanika. B is correct, Vaibhavi, for third. Fine. So for fourth we are saying sum of first two terms is 5 by 3. That means a plus ar is 5 by 3 and s infinity which is a upon 1 minus r, that is how much? 3. So this is 3. Okay. So we have to find r only, right? So we can take a common. A into 1 plus r will be 5 by 3. Okay. That means a is equal to 5 upon 3 into 1 plus r. Okay. So let's put value of a here. A is what? 5 upon 3 into 1 plus r, and we already have 1 minus r here, is equal to 3. Okay. Let's take 1 plus r, 1 minus r to that side and 3 also to that side. That means 5 is equal to 3 into 3, 9 into 1 plus r, 1 minus r. Sorry, r. That means what? 5 by 9 is equal to 1 plus r, 1 minus r is what? 1 square minus r square. That is 1 minus r square. That means r square is equal to 1 minus 5 by 9. That is 4 by 9. So r will be what? Root of 4 by 9. Root of 4 by 9 is what? 2 by 3 plus or minus. So plus or minus 2 by 3 should be the answer for r. They were asking r only. So plus minus 2 by 3. So option B and C both are the correct answers. Check if you have got it. Plus minus 2 by 3. B and C both will be the correct answer. Obviously in exam this will not happen. Here both are the correct answers, B and C. Fourth. Got it? B, C, correct, good. Fine. Fifth, B and C correct, by correct, Akanksha. Fifth, if PQR are in AP and XYZ are in GP, then this is equal to what? Obviously we will not solve, we will just assume some numbers. They are saying PQR are in AP. So let's assume PQR as 1, 2, 3. And they are saying X, Y, Z are in GP. So let's assume it as 2, 4, 8. Fine. So they are asking X raised to Q minus R, X raised to Q minus R, Y raised to R minus P, Y raised to R minus P, and Z raised to P minus Q. Z raised to P minus Q. So let's put the values. 2 raised to 2 minus 3, Y is 4 raised to 3 minus 1, and 8 raised to 1 minus 2. Right. So that is what? 2 raised to minus 1 into 4 square into 8 raised to minus 1. 2 raised to minus 1 is 1 by 2, 4 square is 16, 8 raised to minus 1 is 1 by 8. So we can cancel this. Only 1 is remaining. So 1 will be the correct answer, which is option C. Check. Got 1? 5C, correct, good. Sixth is easy, we can go by options. Sum of 3 numbers in GP is 70. If two extremes that is first and third number, be multiplied each by 4 and mean by 5, then the products are in AP. Then the numbers that we get are in AP. So what are the numbers? First of all, the numbers have to be in geometric progression. These numbers are not in GP, right? 18 by 12 is 1.5, 40 by 18 is not 1.5. So this is out. Option B we can check, 10, 20, 40, because that is in GP. They are saying extremes we have to multiply by 4 and mean by 5. So just a second. Into 4, so 40, into 4, so 160. And mean if we multiply by 5, we get 100. Check if this is an arithmetic progression. Difference is 60, 60, right? That means this is satisfied. And their sum is also 70, because obviously 10 plus 20 plus 40 is 70. That means B is the correct answer. But then C is also the correct answer, because 40, 20, 10 are also in geometric progression. And if we multiply this, then it is going to be just opposite, 160, 100 and then 40. So that is also in AP. So B and C both are the correct answers. Check if you are getting it. Sixth, B and C. Check. Let me just read this. B and C got it. Then seventh, sum of three numbers in AP is 15. If 1, 4 and 19 be added to them respectively, the results are in GP. Then what are the numbers? Okay. So some of them should be 15, they should be in arithmetic progression. So sum is 15, they should be in AP, and if 1, 4 and 19 is added, then they are in GP. So let's check. Option 1 is what? 26, 5 and minus 16. Okay, just a second. 26, 5 minus 16. Their sum, check if sum is 15. 26 plus 5 minus 16. 15 is correct. Check if they are in arithmetic progression. 5 minus 26 is minus 21. And minus 16 minus 5 is also minus 21. So first condition is satisfied, second is satisfied. Third, let's check. If we add 1, 4, 19. What do we get? 27, 9 and 3. They are in geometric progression because common ratio is 1 by 3. 1 by 3. So third condition is also satisfied. That means option A is one of the correct answers. But let's check option B and C also. C is not possible because that is not in AP. B we can check. 2, 5 and 8. Let's check their sum. Sum is 15, so first condition is satisfied. They are in AP, so second condition is satisfied. Third condition is plus 1, plus 4, plus 19. That is 3, 9 and 27. So third condition is also satisfied because common ratio is 3. Right? That means B is also the correct answer. A and B both, Vaibhavi, right? Akanksha also. 7, A and B both, not just A. In exam, obviously, this is not going to happen. Okay. Eighth, again, we can assume some numbers. Given x, y, z are in GP and x raised to p is equal to y raised to q is equal to z raised to sigma. B also correct. Then they are asking 1 by p, 1 by q, 1 by sigma are in what? Correct, A and B. Fine. So what we can do is, they are saying x, y, z are in what? GP, right? X, y, z are in GP. So let's assume some three numbers in GP. Let's assume x, y, z as 2, 4, 8. You cannot assume, you should not assume 1, 2 and 4 because 1 raised to anything is always 1, right? So let's assume 2, 4, 8. So we want 2 raised to something is equal to 4 raised to something is equal to 8 raised to something. Okay. Now how to do this? Consider it carefully. We can write this as 2 raised to 3 is 8, right? And 8 raised to 1 is 8. That means we have to make this as 8 somehow. So 4 raised to what is 8? We can solve it separately. 4 raised to what is 8? We know that 4 is 2 square, so 2 raised to 2x is equal to 2 raised to 3. That means 2x is equal to 3, powers will be same. That means x will be equal to 3 by 2. So here 4 raised to 3 by 2 should be there. 3 by 2 means 1.5. So it is going to be P is 3, Q is 1.5, R is 1. R no, sigma is 1. And they are asking 1 by P, that is 1 by 3, 1 by Q, that is 1 by 1.5, and 1 by sigma, which is 1. These are in what? 1 by 3 is what? 0.3 recurring. 1 by 1.5 is what? 0.6 recurring and 1. If you check, there is common difference between these three. This is 0.333 and this is also 0.333. Common difference is there, that means they are in AP. So AP will be the correct answer. They are asking 1 by P, 1 by Q and 1 by sigma, not P, Q and sigma. So AP is the correct answer, got it? AP, correct. Option A is the correct answer. Fine. Ninth is easy. If the terms 2x, x plus 10 and 3x plus 2 are in AP, then what is value of x? Correct, AP, sir. We can go by options also, or we can solve. Let's put options. If x is 7, it will be 2x is 14, x plus 10 is 17, 3x plus 2 is 23. That is not in AP. Then if x is 10, then it is 2x is 20, then x plus 10 is also 20, and 3x plus 2 will be 62. That is also not correct. For 6, 2x is 12, x plus 10 is 16, and 3x plus 2 is what? 18 plus 2, 20. This is correct because common difference is 4 now. 12 plus 4, 16, 16 plus 4, 20. So C is the correct answer. Correct, Akanksha. I will go by options. That is the easiest way. C is the correct answer. Got it? C, correct. For 10th, you should know the property that AM is always greater than or equal to GM. If numbers are equal, then AM is equal to GM. Else, AM is greater than GM. Okay. So the question is direct question. If A be AM of two positive unequal quantities x, y, and G be their GM, then obviously B is going to be the correct answer, not C, because they are saying unequal. For 9th, C is correct, Akanksha and Vaibhavi. 10th, B is the correct answer, got it? 11th is, the question, such question cannot come in exam. AM of two positive numbers is 40, GM is 24. Obviously, we have to go by options. How do we check AM? For AM, we'll check 72 plus 8 divided by 2. That is 40, so that is correct. For GM, we'll take root of 72 into 8. 72 into 8 is 576. Root of that is 24. So this is also satisfied, this is also satisfied. A is the correct answer. Akanksha, A is greater than G was correct for 10th. For 11th, A is the correct answer. Got it? 12, 13 are again simple questions. Go by options. 12, 3 numbers are in AP. Their sum is 15. If 8, 6, 4 are added, then they become in GP. Okay. First of all, numbers are in AP, they are saying. That means this option is gone. This option is gone. Only option C remains. They are in AP 3, 5, 7. So that is correct. Their sum is 15. Let's say 3 plus 5 plus 7, that is 15. So that is correct. And if 8, 6 and 4 are added, so 8 plus 3 is 11. 5 plus 6 is 11. 7 plus 4 is also 11. Then they are in GP. Right? That means C is correct because 11, 11, 11, that is in GP. Common ratio is 1. So for 12th, C is the correct answer. What happened, maybe? Is it stuck? Is it lagging? Or is it visible? C, correct. Then 13th. Sum of 4 numbers in GP is 60 and AM of first and last is 18. Okay. Again, this option is out because that is not in GP. This is also not in GP. So only option first is remaining. 4, 8, 16, 32, that is in GP. Their sum we can check. 4, 8, 16, 32, that is 4, 8, 16, 32, that is 60, so that is also correct. And AM of first and last, that is 4 plus 32 divided by 2, that is 18, so that is also correct. So A is the correct answer. Hmm. A is correct here. Then 14th. A sum of 6240 rupees is paid off in 30 installments such that each installment is rupees 10 more than preceding installment. It should be preceding. The value of first installment is, okay, 10 more than preceding installment means it is in arithmetic progression with common difference of 10, right? And in total we have to pay 6240 rupees. That means SN is 6240. Okay. How many installments are there? 30. That means N is 30 and we want A. So we can use formula of SN. SN is what? N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1, that is 29, into D, that is 10. This is 15. 6240 divided by 15 is how much? Correct. 416 is equal to 2A plus 290. That means 2A is equal to 126. That means A is equal to 63. Right? Correct. A we have to find. That is correct. So 63, check if you are getting. Amount of first installment, that is not in the options, none of these. Check if you are getting 63. Got it? 14th. D, none of these is correct. 63 is the correct answer. 15th, sum of 1.03 plus 1.03 square plus 1.03 cube plus so on up to n terms. Okay. Now we can either put n as 2 or it is geometric progression, normal GP. So we can solve as normal GP, right? First term is 1.03. Common ratio is 1.03 square upon 1.03, which is again 1.03 only. So Sn will be what? A into r raised to n minus 1 upon r minus 1. That is what? 1.03 into 1.03 raised to n minus 1 upon 0.03, right? So if we shift the decimal point here, this will become 103 and this will become 3, right? Let's shift the decimal point by 2 places. So that is going to become 103 by 3 into 1.03 raised to n minus 1. Which option? Option B, check. Check if you are getting B. Just a second, let me. B, correct. 15B is correct. Good. Next, 16th. B, correct. 16th. If XYZ are in AP and XYZ plus 1 are in GP, then, okay, we can solve this, but we can assume some numbers because see, 1, 2, 3 are in AP and 1, 2 and 3 plus 1, 4 are in GP, right? So we can assume these numbers and solve. That means X is 1, Y is 2, Z is 3. So let's check which option is correct. X minus Z bracket square is equal to 4x. X minus Z is 1 minus 3 bracket square is equal to 4 into 1. 1 minus 3 is minus 2. Minus 2 square is equal to 4. 4 is equal to 4. Option A is the correct answer. Check. We can check B and C also. B Z square, that is 9. So that is not correct. And C is also not correct. A is the only correct answer. Check. 16th. Next, 17th. The numbers X, 8Y are in GP. A is correct. And X, Y and minus 8 are in AP. So what is X and Y? We can go by options. Option A is minus 8, 16, 4 and 8, 8. Let's check all the options. First, minus 8, 8, minus 8. Is this in GP? Yes, because common ratio is minus 1. Minus 8, minus 8, minus 8. Is this in arithmetic progression? That is also correct. Yes, because the common difference is 0. So this option is correct one. But let's check next options also. 16, 8, 4. Is this in GP? Yes, because it is becoming half half. Right? 1 by 2, 1 by 2. And 16, 4 and minus 8. Is it in AP? 4 minus 16 is how much? Minus 12. And minus 8 minus 4, that is also minus 12. So this is also correct. That means this is also correct option. Third one also, let's check. 8, 8, 8, that is in GP, that is correct. But 8, 8 and minus 8, this is not in arithmetic progression, right? So C is not correct. A and B both correct. Correct, A and B both are the right answers. Good. So AP. Next, 18th. Nth term of the series 16, 8, 4 dot 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 is 1 by 2 raised to 17. 16, 8, 4 dot 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 is 1 by 2 raised to 17. So Tn is 1 by 2 raised to 17. We know if they want to find n. We know that Tn is what? Tn is 1 by 2 raised to 17, but Tn is also A into R. R is 8 by 16, that is 1 by 2 raised to n minus 1. Okay. So 1 by 2 raised to 17 is equal to 16 is what? 2 raised to 4 into 1 by 2 raised to n minus 1. That means if we divide this here, or rather if we do it like this, we can write it as 1 by 2 raised to 17 is equal to 2 raised to 4 upon 2 raised to n minus 1. Now let's cross multiply. So 2 raised to n minus 1 is equal to 2 raised to 4 into 2 raised to 17. Using indices we can add it. 2 raised to n minus 1 is equal to 2 raised to 21. 17 plus 4. Then that means n minus 1 is 21, because this and this should be same. That means n is 22. Check if you are getting 22. Option C. 22 will be the correct answer. If yes, let's go to 19th. Correct, C. 19th. Sum of n terms of GP whose first term is 1 and common ratio is half is equal to this. Then what is n? That means they are giving Sn is equal to 1 and 127 by 128, which means 1 plus 127 by 128. Where first term is 1, that is they are saying that A is 1 and common ratio is half. Okay, we know that Sn is equal to A into 1 minus R raised to n upon 1 minus R. So let's take LCM here. 128 plus 127, that is 255 upon 128 is equal to 1 minus half raised to n, that is 1 by 2 raised to n, divided by 1 minus half is half. Okay. So 255 by 128 is equal to 1 minus 1 by 2 raised to n into 2 by 1. Right. So let's divide that 2 to this side. So it will be 255 divided by 128 into this 2. 128 into 2 is what? 256 is equal to 1 minus 1 by 2 raised to n. So let's take this here, let's take this here. 1 by 2 raised to n is equal to 1 minus 255 by 256. Again, let's take LCM. 1 by 2 raised to n is equal to 256 minus 255, which is 1 by 256. Let's take reciprocal of both sides. That means 2 raised to n is 256. So n is what? 2 raised to what is 256? 8, right? 8. We know that 2 raised to 8 is 256, right? So 8 will be the correct answer, which is option B. Check if you are getting B. Got it? If yes, let's go to 20. B correct. Correct. 20. T4 is X, T10 is Y, T16 is Z. Then what is the relationship they are asking? See, T4, fourth term is X. Then T10 is Y, that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10th term is Y, and 16th, that is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16th term is Z. If you observe, this Y is exactly in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means Y is exactly in the middle. If it is exactly in the middle, that means it is geometric mean of X and Z, extreme terms, right? In GP, middle term is GM of extreme terms, right? That means Y will be root XZ or Y square will be XZ. That will be the correct answer, which is option A. Check. Got it, option A, 21st. I think there is some background noise from my side, but am I still audible or is there some issue? 21A, let me know if you have got it. If yes, let's go to 22. Sum of all odd numbers between 200 and 300. Okay. Sum of all odd numbers between 200 and 300. Odd numbers will be in AP between 200 to 300. Here, first term is going to be 201 because that is the first odd number. Common difference is going to be 2 because they are odd numbers. Nth term is going to be 299. Okay. We have to find n also, and then we have to find Sn. Finding n is easy because we have Tn formula now. Tn is what? A plus n minus 1 into D. So if we subtract this from here, 299 minus 201 is 98 is equal to n minus 1 into 2. That means n minus 1 is equal to 98 by 2, 49. That means n is 50. Or obviously between 200 and 300 there are 100 numbers, so half of them will be odd, which is 50. So now Sn will be this is AP, right? N by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1, which is 49 into D. I am audible? Okay, good. So 25 into, calculate on calculator, 2 into 201 m plus 49 into 2 m plus, total is 500. 500 into 25 is 12,500. Check if you are getting 12,500, which is option C. Try to see correct. मेरे पीछे से बैकग्राउंड नॉइज आ रहा है क्या? आकांक्षा वही I guess I'll have to change the place from tomorrow because there's a lot of noise here. 23. Sum of all natural numbers between 500 and 1000 which are divisible by 13 is. Again similar question. Between 500 and 1000 we want them to be divisible by 13. First common difference is going to be 13 because they are divisible by 13, right? Let's check what is the first number after 500 which is divisible by 13. No background noise. Okay, good. So this is trial and error. 501 divided by 13, no. 505, no. 510, no. It will be 508, I guess. No, 507. Correct. 507 is first number which is divisible by 13. Similarly, let's check which is the last number before 1000 which is divisible by 13. So 999, no. 990, it will be around 991 or something. 988, right? Describe कर रहे हो भाई sound को. 988, is it correct? Last number which is divisible by 13. So we can find n then, because Tn is what? A plus n minus 1 into D. So let's take this here. 908 minus 507, that is 401, is equal to n minus 1 into 13. So n minus 1 is, sorry, 988 minus 507, sorry, that is 481. So n minus 1 is 37, that means n is 38. N is 38, we want sum, that means Sn. So Sn will be what? N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1, that is 37, into d, that is 30. We can do it on calculator. 507 into 2m plus 37 into 13m plus MRC into 38 divided by 2. 28,405 should be the answer. Check if you are getting it. 28,405, option A. Got it? Option A. Let me know if you have got it. If yes, let's go to 24. If unity, 23A, correct. If unity is 1. If 1 is added to sum of any number of terms of 3, 5, 7, 9, dot dot dot, then resulting sum is, okay. If you see, this is odd numbers starting from 3. So if we add 1 to it, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, dot dot dot, then that becomes sum of first and odd numbers. And sum of first and odd numbers is n square. That means this will always be a perfect square. Okay. That is going to be sum of first and odd numbers if we include 1 also. So that is perfect square, option B. Then next, 25. Sum of all natural numbers from 100 to 300 which are exactly divisible by 4 or 5. 4 or 5. Okay, now I guess there is some background noise from my side. Fine. We want numbers between 100 and 300 which are divisible by 4 or 5. 4 or means union. Okay, and we know what is the formula of union. For union, we need numbers divisible by 4. Sum of that, we need sum, right? Correct. Then we need numbers divisible by 5. Sum of that, and we have to subtract numbers divisible by 4 and 5 both. 4 and 5 both, that is 4 into 5, 20. Numbers which are divisible by 4 and 5 both means numbers which are divisible by 20, which is their LCM. So we need some of these also. Okay, so let's calculate all three. First, numbers divisible by 4. They are asking from 100 to 300. That means we have to include 100 also and 300 also. So first term is 100, common difference is 4, last term is 300. Let's find n. Tn is equal to correct, 4 plus 5 minus 4 and 5, that is correct. So Tn is what? A plus n minus 1 into D. So n will be what? 300 minus 100 divided by 4 plus 1, that is 51. So we can find Sn here. Sn will be n by 2. into 2a, or n by 2 into a plus tn, we can directly do a plus tn. So that is 400 into 51 by 2, correct? 10,200, check. 10,200. Correct. N is 51, Sn is 10,200. Let's calculate for divisible by 5. Again, first number is same, 100. Last number is also same, 300, because both are divisible by 5. We can find n as common difference is now 5. So a plus n minus 1 into d. So n will be what? 300 minus 100 divided by 5 plus 1, that is 41. That means Sn will be what? N by 2. Why you put 1 0 extra? I think check. Into a plus tn. So it will be 400 into 41 by 2. That is 8,200. So this is 8,200 and 20. That means now again first term is still 100, last term is still 300. Common difference is now 20. So Tn is a plus n minus 1 into d. So let's find n. N will be 300 minus 100 divided by 20 plus 1, that is 11. So Sn will be 11 by 2 into a plus Tn. So 400 into 11 by 2, that is 2,200. Okay, no problem. So this is 2,200. So answer will be 10,200 plus 8,200 minus 2,200, which is 16,200. Okay. What 25th Akanksha, what were you saying? Acha, answer. 16,200, correct. C is correct. 16,200. Do you have any doubt, Akanksha, in that? So 16,200 is the correct answer. 26 is already solved, because see what is 26? Sum of all natural numbers from 100 to 300 which are divisible by 4 and 5. 4 and 5 means 4 and 5 both. That means their LCM, which is 20. So we have already calculated that 2,200 is the answer for that option A. 2,200. Acha, no, option C, and here option A will be the correct answer for 26. Check. Okay. Last 4 questions. Question 27. A person pays 975 rupees by monthly installment. That is, total amount is 975. Each less than former by 5. That means they are reducing by 555. So here common difference is minus 5. Sum is 975 rupees, because that is the total amount. First installment they have given in question. First installment is 100. That means A is 100. And we want time by which entire amount will be paid. So we want n, right? We know that Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Right? So let's simplify this. 975 into 2 is what? 1950 is equal to n into 200 minus 5n plus 5. So 1950 is equal to n into 200 plus 5 is 205 minus 5n. Right. So 205n minus 5n square is equal to 1950. That means 5n square minus 205n plus 1950 is equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation, we can solve it. Minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac. Let's do it on calculator. 205 square m plus 4 into 5 into 1950 m minus, if we press MRC we get 3025 upon 2a. So that is going to be, what is root 3025? 55. So that is going to be 205. 205 plus minus 55 by 10. So 205 minus 55 by 10 is 15, and 205 plus 55 by 10 is 26. 15 and 26. We have only 15 in the options, but even if this option was 26 months, still we will take 15 only, not 26. 26 is not the correct answer for this. Why? Because the person is repaying the amount, right? If he is done by 15 months, then he will not continue repaying. It is not like if after 15 months balance is 0, still he keeps repaying the amount till it goes into negative, and then after 26 months again it comes back to that level. So that is not going to happen. This is repayment. So repayment will stop when amount is 0. That means 15 months is the only answer, not 26 months. Even if this was 26 months, still this would not have been correct. Okay. 28. A person saved 16,500 in 10 years. That is total SN is 16,500. In each year after the first year, he saved 100 more than he did in preceding year. That means common difference is 100 and N is 10. The amount of money he saved in first year was, that means we want A, first year. So Sn is equal to N by 2 into first year, that is 2A, plus N minus 1, that is 9, into D is 100. So let's solve this. This is 5. 16,500 divided by 5 is 3,300 is equal to 2A plus 900. So 3,300 minus 900 divided by 2. 1,200 is the correct answer. Check. 28C should be the correct answer. Got it? Last two questions are on TVM. So we can directly use compound interest formula for that. We will not use GP. Have you got 28th? 29th is, at 10% compound interest per annum, a sum of money accumulates to 9625 in 5 years. That means this future value. Sum invested is what? We know that FV upon 1 plus I raised to n is equal to PV. So how do we solve it? 9625 divided by 1.1, 5 times equal to. Or do this separately and divide, no issues. This is the correct answer, check. This is just time value of money logic, right? If V and PV, or amount and principal, that's it. Tell me if you've got it. Twenty-ninth A. Got it? If yes, last. Population of a country was 55 crores in 2005 and growing at 2% per annum compound interest. Then population in there 2015, that is after 10 years. So after 10 years, principal is 55 into 1 plus I, that is 1.02 raised to 10. So how much will it be? 67.04 crores. $67.04 crores. Ideally, this means option D. Ideally, but they must have given this in lakhs. Assuming that is in lakhs, C will be the correct answer because that is closest. 6704 lakhs, right? But if that is in crores, then none of these is the correct answer. I think they wanted to write lakhs, but they made a mistake there. Check if you are getting 6704 lakhs. Got it? C, correct. Fine. If yes, then we can stop for today. Okay, yes, good. C, fine. Okay, then let's stop for today. We'll meet in next lecture with some other chapter. Okay, we'll decide the chapter. I'll put up the live lecture accordingly. Okay, fine. So let's stop for today. Bye, everyone. Yes, bye.